And also giving those petals in the back a little bit of depth so that they stand out for you. I do get excited on some things sometimes because it just, when it starts to come together and it looks so good and I feel good about it. Because believe me, I've had many, many projects where I just look at it and I'm like, what in the hell was I thinking? Like, no one will ever see this. Sand. And then I have some that just come out perfect, Well, I don't want to say perfect because nothing is perfect, but it's wonderful. It'll look very nice hanging. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. Excuse me for just one moment. I'm going to take a short little break. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Took a little longer than I expected, but thank you for being patient. How is everybody doing? Yeah. I really like these petals sticking out here in the back, but I think I'm going to space out my shading a little bit so that it's not too clustered. It started to look a little clustered over there. How's the day going for me? It's going good. How about you, Frosty? I'm super happy with this sunflower and how it's turning out, and just you know how it is when you have an idea and you know. I've had these moon shapes sitting here for a while, and I couldn't figure out, like, what do I want to do with these? Like, you know, what kind of designs could I do? I could do mandalas on them. I could do, characters, or I could just do all kinds of different things. I mean, obviously the options are endless, but there are some things that just won't look right, with it. Like, so, I thought, well, we've been doing well with that flower on the guitar, so why don't we just try to do some flowers on here? And they turned out right. How's your hand coming? Your hand and wand. Did you work on that today? You did the hammer, so that will be next weekend. Oh, okay. Well, you have time. What's always fun with this is like determining like where you're going to put your highlights and what you're going to leave open. Because you never want to do too much, but you want to make sure that you do enough to give it the appeal that it needs, you know, to show that 3D and make those petals. And just set the whole thing on fire. Boom. Done. Don't tempt me. I've got it right here. Don't tempt me. Or I could get out the big guns. Absolute fire hype. We love the fire. Give us the fire. Bring it down the fire. Okay, sorry, that was a little over top. Mm-hmm. Are you still working in the shop, Frosty? Or did you burn it all down and be like, forget it, I'm done? Oh, you're playing video games. What are you playing? And are you in the same room together, or are you just doing it virtually? Tarkov. Okay. I've seen that game before. Have you ever done a gaming stream? Not on long. Oh, okay. Has to worry about cat hair like you do. I'm sure there's somebody, Logic. I mean... I don't know. Rage has been putting on a clear coat over there. I don't know if he has a cat. But that would be a mess, wouldn't it? You've been playing games together for 5 years. Oh, that's cool. Have you ever met, like, in real life? Like, you know, outside of the gaming? You see videos, like, of, you know, people who do that, who, like, have been gaming for, like, years and years and years, and they finally decide to get together in a room together, you know, and hang out and play the game while each other's in the same room. Nope, no meeting people in person ever, ever, never, ever, ever, ever. Got it. I mean, there's some people I would, and there's some people I wouldn't. Hey, Hank. Welcome in. How are you? Oh, I guess I could have my camera on my art right now instead of just me. I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. Some people are great online because they're unhinged, but that energy may translate to chaos in real life. This is true. This is very true, Logic. We took a little break from the guitar today, Hank, and I've just been working on this moon. Did you know that there's flowers on the moon? No one can see them because they only bloom at night. But I've seen them. You're at the shop today. What are you doing at the shop today? You're supposed to take Sunday off. Thanks. Yeah, we got kind of some really good depth going on here on this sunflower. Just a lot of second passes and filling in. And then I took the star flower from the guitar and I put it on this one, so we'll get that one going too. Yeah, I like like these. I don't know. I'm loving this flower idea that I've been doing a lot lately. So trying to carry it over into other things. You're about to make a change to your guitar. It doesn't need. Well, Flowers on the Moon sounds like a children's book. Well, all I'm saying is that I am a writer and that could happen. Oh, Renaissance, your secret is safe with me. Hello, my friend. But why are you not in bed? Listen. Gotta prep for a bunch of classes next week. Oh, you're doing classes next week. Sweet. What are we teaching? Acoustic or electric? Has no one ever illustrated a children's book with pyrography? Not yet. Logic, why are you telling all my secrets? Stop. It's too hot. I know. And you guys are going to be going through another little heat wave this week, too. We have 4 students in making Oh, okay. So like a boot camp. I like it. That sounds cool. That sounds very, very cool. So if any of you were wondering, the guitar that I've been working on was made right by this guy right here, or this Hank Budd guy, you know. He's just a Hank Budd guy. We did do a little bit more to it last week, though. Turn that off so I don't hurt anything. Hey, that theater tech. Wait, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So I started on the round. You can see. So that's coming in nicely. Need some more tweaking, but just realized she's complaining about being too hot to someone who's wood burning. It's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. It's 107 degrees here right now, so it's, you know, I get it. And I'm wood burning. Oh, thank you, Theater Tech. Yes, this guitar was built by Hank Budd, who is here in the chat with us right now. Let me zoom this out a little bit further. This is one of his signature models called the Roya. He made this out of basswood and also put a black walnut inlay within that. There will be a black walnut cover on the back. Oh, and Hank, I had a question today about what the fingerboard will be made out of when you do the neck, and I forgot what you had told me. I thought it was going to be ebony, but I don't know if that's right. So I drew this dream catcher, and so we're calling this the Dream Roya, and yeah, so it's coming along very nicely. I'm very happy with it. We just took a break from it on stream today, just because I wanted to work on a couple other projects that I've got going on. So, okay, so he's doing rosewood. Okay, I'll put that in my memory bank. Virtual Gopher was in here and he's like, oh, it would be cool if he'd do some inlays in the you know, in the fretboard that had the flower in it. And I was like, well, I don't think he's going to get that too intricate in it to do that, but I'll mention it to him. Because I wasn't sure what you were making the fingerboard out of, so I was like, okay. But yeah, so it's coming along very nicely. So once I'm finished with the wood burning, which will be a little while, this particular pattern specifically on the back, and what we have going on with it, it's going to take me a little while. So I will be working more off stream than anything. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're on no deadline or anything at this point, so I have some time to spend on it and make sure that it turns out well. And then once it's finished, it will go back up to Hank and he'll put it all together. We'll also be having the pickups that will go in this have been soon, exactly, have been wound by Rage Guitars, who's also in the chat with us today. He wound the pickups, so it's kind of like a three-way collab, which is really cool. So we're all real excited about it. We're all very excited about it and having fun with it too. Like it's been so much fun to do and to share with everyone, and everyone's excitement over it, and it's been really a good time. So really happy with it. Oh, Hank, let me show you this real quick too, what I found. You're gonna laugh. So I went to the craft store yesterday, and found this little cutout thing. It's super funny. So, you know, it's just like the regular kind of craft wood stuff, right? It's just a cutout for an art piece. So I'm super excited about just doing this as an art piece. They also had an electric one that was, it's like a telly style, so I'll probably get that one too. In fact, I'll probably buy them out of them. They only had a couple of each one, but I just thought that was super fun. So if you want to burn a guitar, Logic, you could go to Michael's. Oh no, if you have a Joann's, it was a Joann's. If you have a Joann's in your area, or if not, just, you know, go online. You could probably order it online. It's just a cutout. It's just a cutout. Soon people will send you their guitars. I know. And I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with it. That might be my road that I travel down for a while. Not a bad thing. Not a bad road at all. Yeah. It's been fun. Oops, I don't want to zoom in on that one. Hold on a second. Back to this guy. I don't know how it got so off kilter here. Well, I hope your classes go well next week. I'm sure they will. You're a good teacher. Everyone will be very, very skilled when they are finished in your class. Yeah, if you guys want to learn guitar building, head up to Vancouver and go see Hank at his shop. He teaches classes. They have classes and stuff. You can build an acoustic, you can build an electric, you can just learn how to do it, you know? Why not? Of course, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to be like the worst student ever. Just because. Complain the whole time. I know, Rage. Let's go up there and let's go up there together, and then we'll just be like the worst students, and we'll just argue and be like a couple little kids. Oh, you're gonna stream the class on Wednesday. Oh, right on. Awesome. So that's your 12 o'clock schedule. So if you are on, if you want to check this out, what Hank is talking about, he's on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How do I know this? Because I'm Hank's stalker. I know everything about him. Everything. I know it all. Yeah, so now I'm just fine-tuning um, this sunflower, just putting in some shading and darkening some lines and just doing some fine-tuning on it. Yeah, there's stuff that I know about him that he doesn't even know about himself. It's wild. It's wild stuff, too. I thought I burnt myself, but I didn't. Haha. Sometimes you just sit back and stare at something and you just things pop out like, yeah, that could be darker, or maybe I need to throw in some shading here. But it's starting to look more realistic the more that I go in there and just kind of fine tune some lines, and that is the goal. You got the kids off to daycare, you're free. So Gopher, Hank dropped in and he said he's doing the fingerboard out of rosewood for the guitar. Are you going to stream today, Gopher? Are you working on anything? Or work? Okay, I'm going to start working on this other leaf I got going on here. You missed it too. Hank, Gopher was talking about eating tarantulas earlier. I'm working my day job. Might get a sneaky short stream in depending on how I'm going with other things. Okay, sneaky. No one's going to tell on you. I love how talented. Oh, Renison, thank you so much. I love you. Sorry it's so hot. I'm sorry, everyone, that it's just so hot. We love fire, but I hate that the earth is just on fire at this moment, making everyone miserable. Do you have air conditioning, Renaissance? I was wondering if you were, someone ban Logic quick on everyone's channel. Hurry. Do it now. He's gonna go rat on everybody. Hey, Tessa, welcome in. Hi. How are you? I know. I'm so glad to hear it. You're on a roll. You have a desk fan. That's it? Yikes. Yikes. Maybe go take a nice cold bath if you can. You got cussed last week. You only deserved one of them? I don't know. That's questionable at this point. I don't know. Maybe something's wrong that you've only gotten cussed at twice. Maybe there should be more cussing at you going on here. What's the problem? It does the job, but I don't have AC. Yeah, I understand that a lot of people in your area do not have, not a lot of people, just in general, there's no AC. Yeah, you need to bump up them rookie numbers. Get after that. We're counting on you. Come on. Come on. You can do this. Yeah, I'm very thankful for AC. I mean, I'm born and raised here in the desert, and I'm used to it. I mean, we used to play in this stuff as kids. But I know it's hard on people who just aren't used to it. Like, I know that I wouldn't survive very long in the cold, because I don't like the cold. Let's be honest, I'd survive, but... Yeah. Yep. A lot of people in the UK do not have AC, or anyone, I think. It's just not the norm, right? Yeah. In Australia, that's mild. Yeah. I mean, that's mild here too in the desert, you know. Like, we're at 106 degrees right now. I mean, granted, I'm not out in it, and I do have air conditioning. My workshop here is I just have a window air conditioner, so it's it works its little butt off sometimes, but it does enough of a job. I don't need to be freezing cold, just enough to keep my equipment cool and me cool, because this is also my office, so I work in here every day. Hey, the Bumblebee, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. How are you? So yeah, Nevada. I'm in Nevada. Yeah. Believe it or not, back in the day, we used to run on swamp coolers or evaporation coolers here. Um, but of course, with our water issue and stuff like that, those have been long deemed a criminal offense if you have one of those now. Some people still do, though. Some people still do. It's amazing. You're tired. You miss wood burning so much. Oh, do you do it? Do you do wood burning, or have you? Well, you're more than welcome to hang out with us as we play with our fire. And thank you. Thank you very much. It's supposed to go up to the 30s and 40s over to, yeah, it's... And that's this coming like Tuesday, I think it starts, right? I mean, I know it's hot now, but those are record-setting ones, right? You've been to Vegas once. I think it was winter though, so yeah, it probably was, because you would have known, trust me. It's like walking into an oven when you leave a building. Oh, but you now have carpal tunnel. Aww. Well, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Very happy to have you with us. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Go for like right here. Bree, what kind of wood burning did you do? Did you have like a genre of things? Did you do florals? Did you do animal portraits, or just kind of all around all kinds of stuff? That's kind of what I do. I don't do pet portraits. That's a skill all in itself. Thank you very much. More power to those who do pet portraits, because those are so amazing. But I love doing florals. I love doing anything that's Halloween themed, of course. And I just like trying my hand at pretty much everything. Probably one day might try a pet portrait, but it probably wouldn't be like my area of doing. We are a mild bunch over this way. 40 Celsius would kill us, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. And I think, unfortunately, it's just going to get worse as the years go on. The earth is changing. Which it does. It's just doing it at a faster rate because, of us. But stinks. I mean, we're running out of water here. So, there's this very English backpacker thing to do, which is land in Sydney and head out to Bondi Beach. Don't put on sunscreen and then have horrendous sunburn for the next 2 weeks. Why would you do this? Why? Oh my gosh, why would anybody do that? That's insane. I was working on this for 45 minutes without sunscreen and had blisters covering my... I believe it. It's horrible down there. Goodness gracious. You guys are sitting on the surface of the sun. Like, almost literally. Oh, thanks, Raid. That was back when we had a hole in the ozone. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that insane? That was crazy. I did all kinds of stuff. I did the sinking of the Titanic. Oh! Jason Voorhees and Pennywise. Oh, you did an ultrasound. Those are cool. I've seen some of those. Oh, so you did like a portrait of your brother and his fiance. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. Would you, are you able to do any kind of art with your carpal tunnel? As I've known, I have a couple of friends who used to do, well, one friend did some crocheting and the other did some quilting. And because of the, they got the carpal tunnel and stuff, and it's very hard for them to do either of those now. You do diamond painting. Oh, that's cool. I've seen some people do that. Our friend Art by Jamelyn here on Twitch, she's also a wood burner. She's done some diamond painting as well. I've not tried that. I have not tried that. It looks fun though. Looks really fun. You kind of want to pick it up again. Give it a shot. If you can. I mean, I know it is hard on the wrists and stuff, and particularly with some techniques that require a little bit more pressure that you have to use, to create certain designs and things like that might be a little bit difficult, but, perhaps maybe you can work through a way that you might be able to get around doing those, or, find another technique that might work to be a little bit easier on you, maybe. I mean, certainly don't hurt yourself, for sure. My wife wants a fire pit. That's the only wood burning I see in my future. Yeah, Gopher was in here earlier when I was doing the dotting on the on the sunflower middle there, and he's like, no, it's like negative over, I'm out. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. I mean, if it was something that you loved, I hope that you were able to get back into it and do some more. I know it's hard, but I believe in you. Yeah, nah, not for you. Yeah. I picked these up, I believe. Um, did I get these at Joanne? I might have gotten these at Joanne Fabrics craft store. Not sure where in the world you are, but Joanne's here in the United States. I think that's where I got these. You can also find um, on Etsy, you can find some wood makers who will cut shapes out for you. Also, there's lots of woodworking friends here on Twitch who do their woodworking that I'm sure would be available. And I can't get off the top of my head right at this moment, but that might be able to cut some shapes out for you if you had an interest in that. It's close to 2 a.m. here. I'm a bit cooler now. Awesome. Yes, go to sleep, my friend. I love you too, Renaissance. I love you. Thanks for stopping through. Have a good night. I hope you get some rest and have a good week. I know it's going to be tough, but you could do it. You could do it. And I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Leslie has a point. Leslie has a point. I mean, because I'm looking for a dragon. You know, looking for a dragon myself. So, you know. You're in Pennsylvania. Okay, you have a Joann's. I think when I got these came out around Halloween time. So it was like a, you know, they have certain things out. They don't have these things specifically all year long. So this was a seasonal thing at Halloween, I believe it was. And I think I picked up, I think I have like 10 of them. And I bought some online too. Like Amazon probably has some. They probably do. And again, you can also check Etsy, where there's some builders out there some woodworkers who do cut shapes out and stuff. So yeah, you could certainly find that. And when you order on like Etsy, you can get the different sizes, so you can get them, you know, smaller or larger. And your local maker spaces too, absolutely. I always say, you know, I didn't say it first, but I generally will say start there. That's why I mentioned, you know, there's so many woodworkers here on Twitch as well that make a lot of really cool stuff that could perhaps make something for you if you needed it. They have a laser cutter and can just make what exactly. You're lucky the local university has a few maker spaces and can get free access to laser cutters and what? Oh, really? That's cool. That's hard to find in a lot of areas here. But I know that they do exist. But you could also, you know, ask your friendly neighborhood woodworker too. Like, if you have one in your neighborhood, like, yo, can you cut this for me? Trust me, there's a grandpa somewhere who's just aching to do something. in his workshop. You can't get more maker space than that. I got one of those next door. Unfortunately, he's been going through some back issues and has had a couple of surgeries recently, but so he's not been doing very much lately, but they are out there. Believe me. You need to make some friends. Yeah. In fact, when I do find like a shape like this, I found other shapes as well. There's a dog bone shape that I've used and stuff, and I just made a template so that I can reach out and find someone who can do it for me, because I don't have the tools or equipment or saws or space for that kind of stuff, so I can't do it myself. So I like to try to find makers who can help me do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to make this one lighter than that one. I'll go as dark. I'm going to blend this line in here so it disappears a little bit. You also need to remember how to hold the soldering iron. Been a while, eh? Logic, you said you needed to do something to a guitar. What are you doing? Is that what you're doing? actually got this design on the grain correctly so that I can burn with it for once. Don't have to fight it. It's rather pretty. The Stratocaster is designed in a way where they put most of the electronics on the pickguard. I'm switching one style of setup for another. Oh, okay. Got ya. Going from hot dogs to hamburgers. Yeah. I don't know. Some people are very happy with the hot dogs. But you just like to tinker. I get it. Single coils to humbuckers, if you will. And you know what's really cool is I know exactly what you're talking about. And do you know why I know why? Do you know why I know what you're talking about? Because I happen to watch some of the coolest and most educational luthiers on this platform who have taught me about those things. So if you want to be as cool as us, follow them. And you too could know what a single coil or a humbucker is. Because while I know what it is, I no way in hell know how to explain it to you. Eventually this will be still my crazy guitar and you'll purchase 2 others. All right, well, I mean, you know, we're all about purchasing guitars. You're asking if I forgot how we met. No, I'm just saying, you know, for the general everybody. Well, guys, look at that. That's turning out super cool. Turned out very, very nice so far. I'm very happy with this. I know it shows up better sometimes in this camera. Just the way the light hits it and stuff. Definitely needs, you know, the flower. I need to finish it, of course. But I mean, as far as the flower goes, there'll be some more highlights in there, some more depth, some more that will go into it. But that's the general idea. And I think what I might eventually do too is I'm going to try a technique of staining behind this with a very light stain. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Your daughter's guitar will still have hot dogs. All right, well. That's good. Thank you, Bree. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw, Bree, but we're also working on a guitar. Speaking of guitars that we were talking about. This is a Roya Hank Bud guitar. Hank is a guitar builder here on Twitch, and he made this guitar out of basswood and black walnut inlay. Excellent. Excuse me. And so I drew this design, and it's, you know, it's a dream catcher. So we've got the Dream Roya going on here that we're working on. So this is our big project collaboration. And speaking of like pickups, the pickups that are going to go on this were wound by Rage Guitars, who you've also seen in the chat here today. So it's kind of like a three-way collab between us, and it's pretty awesome. This will be the back. This is a lot of dotting and stuff that I have to finish off. There's still lots of work left to do. We're not on a schedule or anything or a deadline, so I'm doing my best to take my time and make sure that I get it all in there really good. So that's our big project that we're working on, that you'll see me work on here off and on through our time for streaming, and also be working offline as well. Rage does it all. He does it all. He does it all except stream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Yeah. As far as the stain, I don't know, just like a polyurethane stain or something, just, you know, to give it a little highlight. It would be like a very light brown. It wouldn't be, I mean, I don't think I have a paint or an ink. The brown that I have is rather dark, I think. Let me see here. Where's my brown? Yeah, this is really too dark, I think. This is more chocolatey. I think that would be too dark. Yeah. So something very, very light colored stain in the background. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I may not even do anything to it. I may just leave it, you know. Once I get this done and put the clear coat on it, it'll just shine right up and it'll be really pretty. So, we'll see. All right, let's find, let's see who's live, and let's give a raid. Because I think I am going to shut down for today. We're right at 6 hours. Great stream today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hanging out, the resubs, the follows. You guys are the best. The raids. Tatum, thank you for the raid earlier. Appreciate that. Manny resubscribed. Harry resubscribed. You guys are the best. But most of all, just hanging out and chatting with me and following me on this journey of this art that I love so much and that I can share and absolutely enjoy sharing. And there's Kim. I really, really, really do wish you were close to me. I need my dress altered. When I got it yesterday, I was telling my mom, I was like, I need Kim. I mean, my mom could do it, but she's a little scared to do it because she hasn't sewn in so long. So she's like, I don't want to screw it up. Manny just went live. Oh, awesome. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. I just want to check one thing real quick. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Thank you for joining and hanging out with us today. And happy anniversary again to you and Mike. Congratulations, 38 years. Oh my gosh. That you guys are awesome. I hope that you've had a nice celebration and that you're continue to celebrate and have many, 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 many more celebrations ahead. That's so fantastic. Everyone say happy anniversary, Leslie. Yeah, let's give Manny a raid over there. Raid channel. And Bree, thank you. Yes, it was so nice meeting you, and I hope that works out. I hope that you can find a way to come back to pyrography and bring that back into your art form. I know it's so difficult to deal with that carpal tunnel, and you know, my going out to you on that. I really hope that you can do that, because it sounds to me like it was something that you really enjoyed and that you really would love to be able to continue to do. So I'm hoping that you'll be able to find a way to get that back in your life. That's so amazing. And let us know when you're doing that. If you have like an Instagram or, you know, a Discord or anything that you have that we can see your work, that would be awesome as well. So guys, we're going to use my raid calls. So what you want to do is, if you want to copy, if you're sub, please copy and paste, or copy the sub raid message there with my little emotes in there. If you are not a sub, please copy the one with the little fires. It's just a way to show that, you know, our crew is coming through to a raid, and just kind of makes it fun and exciting for the streamer for which we're raiding. Kind of hypes things up a little bit. Yeah, so please copy my raid call. It's okay if you don't. It's not mandatory or anything, but it's fun. We're going to go in and raid the Guitar Show Australia, which is our great friend Manny. He is over there building his beautiful, beautiful guitars. Has he started streaming yet? Hold on, let me make sure that he's online. Okay, he is. Yay! Thanks, Lone, for hanging out. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I know that you guys are lurking and you guys are working in the back on your own crafts and doing your thing. And look, we have some wonderful makers and crafters on this platform. Please snoop around and find them and follow them. I guarantee you it is worth your time, and you will learn a lot. And not only, even if you don't do the particular craft, you will be able to find something within that craft to incorporate into your craft to help you as well. So it's really a great thing to find and to be a part of. And it's just very, very enriching, I guess is the word I want to say, is being involved with all these makers and crafters that we know. So, all right, guys, we're going to go over and we're going to raid Manny. He's working on his acoustic. And have a good night, Hank. Thank you so much. You guys, thanks so much. Have a good weekend and a wonderful week. Thanks, Rage. Thanks for coming through and modding and all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Take care.
Sides is all about, we've bent the sides.